And good morning. If you've just joined us, welcome to this Human Rights Day edition of Morning Live. Thanks so much for tuning in. Now, President Cyril Ramaphosa will address the Human Rights Day commemoration at the George Thabe Sports Ground in Sharpeville later this morning. And the day, of course, its origin stems from what unfolded in Sharpeville and Langa townships on this day, the 21st of March in 1960. It was a day that saw peaceful anti-past protests turn into a massacre, leaving 69 people dead. And we, of course, are taking in some of the happenings and commemorations throughout the country. But right now, we're going to cross over to Sharpeville, where President Cyril Ramaphosa is expected later today. And joining us from there at the moment is, of course, Langa to tell us about some of the happenings unfolding at Sharpeville as we speak. Langa, good morning.
A very good morning to you, Sakina. What I can actually say is that what is happening today or this morning, we're seeing families of the victims of the massacre. They have come here to the graveside to lay the wreath at the graveside. And this is actually an incident which you referred to earlier on, where almost 69 people were massacred during a peaceful protest that was to take place, which saw the apartheid government police massacre these people. On that day, it was said that in actual fact the leader of the time, the late Professor Robert Sobukwe, during the gathering informed the police that this would be a very peaceful and a quiet protest. But because of one policeman who was within the crowd, who happened just to be distracted, and he fell, and the crowd thought something was happening when he pulled out his gun and shot a couple of shots, which led to police thinking that there was now a hell of a protest that was taking place, and they started shooting at people, which left 69 people killed. But with me now is the leader, or Mama Silwani. Can you just tell us, Huri, on that day, what happened?
It started on the 20th, when the people were gathering outside the soccer ground. They were preparing for 21st. Then the police came and beat them. They ran away, but they prepared to come earlier in the morning. They also prepared to call all the men outside their houses. Then early in the morning on the 21st, the people, the members, the community at large came out, and then they sang a song saying, "Then now, what have we done?" Then they say they are going to give themselves to the police because they don't have their IDs. As you are black, you have to carry ID every time and again. Then they went to the police station, whereby when they were waiting there, the other police came and said to them, "You have to go back to your home, eat at it's lunchtime, or you have to go to the playground, soccer playground." But one person came and said, "You must never go there. They will kill you, all of you there." Then when they returned, it started shooting. They were shooting because they provoke the people. They just grab one person. When that person denied, they just shoot everyone with the Saracen. Saracen is something we shoot, even if you are in your house outside, it will kill you. There are some people who were killed outside their own houses in that day.
So today, what are you doing here?
We came here, we started yesterday when we were lighting the candles. The candles was the lights. We are saying, "Go well, our parents, go well, our brothers, go well, our members." Then it's a memorial at that time, yesterday. Then we came here to say, bye-bye, our heroes. You have give us this freedom. because without you, we wouldn't have been where we are now. Your blood has put the tree of freedom. Then somebody is eating those foods, but there's victims and there's survivors and their families. They are not eating those foods.
Oh, that's a sad message from Mesilwane explaining what happened, and of course an outcry that despite the fact that people were killed, people died, but today people don't experience the freedom of the blood that actually saw this whole place turning into what it is. Because she says, even issues around service delivery are issues that are non-existent. So what's going to happen today, President Ramaphosa will arrive at the memorial site where he will lay the wreath, after which he will then go to the stadium to address the people who will be gathered there to celebrate or to commemorate this sad day which saw so many people lose their lives and so many of them get injured. Back to you, Sakina.
Well, thank you so much to Lehana Tsoteti out in Sharpeville. And as you saw there, people donning the PAC flag, of course, Robert Sobukwe, and he had at that point broken away from the ANC along with some other leaders there to form the Pan-Africanist Congress of Azania. And this particular day, of course, culminating there in the death of 69 people. And listening there to Ms. Silwane talking about how events unfolded on that day. And she is now with the Kulumani support group, and they, of course, fighting for the rights of people who were harmed, who were killed, who were injured during the apartheid years, and not only for the victims of the Sharpeville massacre, but for other apartheid atrocities as well. And we'll see more of this story unfold throughout the day as we cover this wall to wall as the SABC, and of course looking at other Human Rights Day commemorations as opposed to celebrations on this day, as we look at that massacre that gave rise to many other seminal moments in our lead up to liberation. We are going to take a break, and after that we'll have the news for you.